Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is as always good to see you today. And today we are revisiting Amber's mom's charges because this has been a big issue. Now, I know somebody apparently from the video that I just watched on Amberlynn said that it was a clerical error, and I don't have proof of that, but that does seem to be the case from what I'm seeing in the information I have. So I was able to put in a request to get the information from this case emailed to me, and I got that today. But first, I want to look at. So you know by now what Amberlynn has said. You know what Jordy has said. Amberlynn saying that it was somebody with a different name. There is somebody with the same name, same first and last name as her mother in Oklahoma with a criminal record. The first name is spelled a little differently, but it is the same name. That's not the case. I think Amberlynn was just guessing at what she thought the issue could have been because her mom did not injure a service animal. And Jordy was just reading this from, I believe, from Kiwi Farms. So here's what I think he was reading from. This is my first and only time ever being on Kiwi Farms, was finding this, and it took some Googling. But this is the particular charge here, and this is when she was arrested. The offense was, July 11th, 2010. So here's what we're looking at. Charge 3, harming, mistreating, or killing a service animal. You read that correctly. Violation of Title 21 OS 649.3. So here is where I think this person was a little disingenuous in listing this. This statute here is not only for harming, mistreating, or killing a service animal. It could also be willful interference with service animal performance or allowing it to fight, whatever. But you could be arrested just for interfering with a service animal being able to do its job. It doesn't have to be hurting that service animal. So I just want to make that clear, that even if this were actually part of her record, it doesn't mean that she actually injured a service animal. Now, where they got this information from, they were able to find this on the Oklahoma State Criminal Network, or whatever network, what does it actually stand for? Oklahoma State Courts Network. This is the information listed in the docket online. Here are those violations. These are not correct. And even if you read through all of the information online available in this docket here online, the only thing you ever see mentioned is aggravated assault and battery, and there's only one count of it. This is the only thing mentioned in the docket, even though these violation numbers are not correct. So how do we know these aren't correct? Well, here is what she was arrested for. 21-644.H and 21-646. This is what she was arrested for being in violation of. So let's take a look at those. (21-644.H). So here is 21-644, and .H is in the presence of a child. So she had knowledge that a child was present that may see or hear the domestic violence, and that would be what this 644.H is. So there was a child, which would probably just mean somebody under the age of 18 was in the home. Now, Title 21-646, the other one, an assault and battery becomes aggravated when committed under any of the following circumstances. And it's going to be number 2 here. By a person of robust health or strength upon one who is aged, decrepit, or incapacitated. So It's already been stated, it's already been put out there. Amberlynn's mom did assault her mother, who had just had a stroke and was incapacitated. She was decrepit. She wasn't in the best of health. That is what the report says, the arresting report. Now, I know it was a little like, what? Whenever Amberlynn is like, my mom would never hurt an animal, but she would assault her own mother. How is this better? You know, people do awful things when they're under the influence of drugs. And it seems she has, that Mama Lynn's mother has forgiven her, that Grandma Lynn has forgiven Mama Lynn because Mama Lynn has gotten better, has made amends, and I guess just, I don't know, gotten through her drug addictions and is doing better and becoming a productive member of society. So, whenever we go to the actual charges, this here is what she was actually charged with. The 646, the assault and battery on somebody that's either incapacitated, aged, or decrepit. This is the only charge against her. Nowhere in the arresting report, nowhere in anything in the reports is there any mention of a service animal or any animals or anything whatsoever. This is what she was charged with and what she was arrested for. The final charges in plea. She entered a plea of nolo contendere. I think I said that correctly. It's basically no contest, which is admitting neither fault or innocence. You're pleading no contest. And this here again, 21 OS 646. So that is what Amberlynn's mom was actually convicted of. There was no service animal involved. She did not injure a service animal. What she did was not great. Nobody is denying that. But we don't need to be spreading misinformation. We don't need to be attacking somebody for something they didn't even do 14 years ago. So, and like I said in my last video, if we don't allow people to get better, improve, learn from their mistakes, become better people, what motivation do people have to want to try to improve and get better? Now, I don't know if Jordy has released anything or said anything about this. I don't think Jordy was in the right going through Mama Lynn's record in his live stream whenever he was watching Amberlynn's video. I don't see the purpose in that. Just because Amberlynn showed her mom in her video doesn't give us, the viewers, the right to dig into all these people's past and just spread dirt and just bring up everything they've done in their life. Her mom isn't really a public figure. She's mentioned her mother. She's brought up things from the past, how they affected her. Somebody's criminal record, drug abuse, whatever, is not tea. Even though Amberlynn did say that to Destiny about her brother. That was not right, and Amberlynn should have known better given her own parents' past and history. So, just all in all, nobody is in the right when it comes to doing that, but just because people don't like Amberlynn doesn't mean that we need to be spreading these things about her mother that are simply not true. What she's done is definitely bad enough, but we don't need to be adding more bad things onto that are not true. But that's all I have for this one. Mama Lynn did not injure, kill, harm, whatever, a service animal. So people can just stop accusing her of it. I mean, that's that. I have the court information. I have the arresting information. Didn't happen. Point blank. Did not happen. So, all that being said, I hope you all have an amazing rest of the week. And until next time, be safe and take care.